Is a man less of a man if he can't change a flat tire?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Is a woman less of a woman if she can't cook a meal from scratch?
You hear that? You hear that? That's the sound of cats in your future.
Gotcha, bitch.
And on a park bench thinking to myself, hey, isn't this easy?
Isn't this easy? Woo, just made it home, didn't hit a single curve for the millionth time in a row. Hey, isn't this easy? So what you're telling me is you've had a rough day and you want to be left alone, don't want to talk to anyone, and don't want to hear about my problems. Okay. Hey, isn't this easy? Yeah, it sure was hot outside today, 120 degrees to be exact. But you know what? I didn't bitch about it, and I just cleaned the yard. Hey, isn't this easy? Well, you know, shit happens. It's out of my control. Nothing I can do about it. Life goes on. Won't let it bother me. Hey, isn't this easy?
Yes, men working. Yes, men working.
Shut up, bitch!
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So y'all saw the intro, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this shit kind of got me triggered. I don't know if it's the video or the my comments itself or a combination of both. But when I tell you this right here is going to be proof that women got this attitude about men, like we can't enjoy anything or have a voice for that matter when it comes to these conversations. Because wait till y'all see these comments. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and play the video again because it is a fast video and the volume is kind of low. But if y'all hear her, she's over, men working, yes, men working, as if like men don't go to work. But when y'all see the comments, as I kind of showed y'all a little bit in the intro, you're going to see why this was said and why this video gained so much popularity and went viral. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it real quick.
Yes, men working. Yes, men working. Yes, men working. Yes, men working.
Homie was petty off the top. He said, I work and still got time to argue with a woman online. Oh my God. And as you can see, they got 62 replies. Yeah, I wonder who those replies were from. No time for podcasts. There's work to be done. Yeah, I'm like, I bet you wasn't none of those women saying that when all these women channels were coming out bashing and talking about relationships and men 24/7. Ain't nobody say that shit about Ricky Lake or any other woman. Y'all aren't saying that about any of the women's podcasts that have been going on around the same time. Stop it. Like, yes, there is a housing crisis. Why are they yapping on a podcast? Start building. Thank you. Can you imagine if men came on here and we just saw, like, just say if we just saw, like, imagine if we just saw a bunch of, like, housewives in a neighborhood gardening and like doing shit that traditional women would usually do. You know what I mean? Got the window open and you see all the women in the kitchen cooking and shit and whatnot and what have you. Can you imagine if men were just like, yeah, she cooking, she cleaning, yes. Women cooking and cleaning, yes, bitch. Y'all get where I'm going, bro. I'm telling you, bro. This shit is ridiculous. Mexican men working, yes, as always. I know they pay bills too. I swear, bro. Y'all a bunch of broke assholes, bro. All y'all talk about is somebody paying y'all damn bills. All y'all could talk about. Look, I dated an owner of a roofing company about a year ago, and he was strict about his money and time. I talked about TikTok, and he didn't even know what it was. He was also in bed by 8 p.m. sharp. The best men don't even be on TikTok. You know what? The best women aren't on social media at all. How about that? And don't have a large following and are actually still attractive. Yeah, but you know how rare that is nowadays? That's even more rare than the men y'all over here trying to claim are the best. But anyway, let's move on. And usually those are the provider types. Love to see men working, especially when they are silent. But do y'all see these comments, bro? Close your mouth and get something done. Yeah, bitch, close your mouth and go in the kitchen and make me a sandwich. Yeah, we'll see how many women like what I just said. Look at my husband is an engineer. He hasn't had social media since we met in 2009. He doesn't know what the F I'm talking about, but these bills are paid. These kind of hardworking men don't leave hate comments on random girls' TikToks. This is what I want to see. Not pulling over their forklift to thumb wrestle with a random woman in Facebook comments. There's a sign outside my apartment building that says "Man working ahead," and I smile every time I leave the house. There's something about men working. I drove by my construction site and yelled out my window, "Make men productive again." Said, "Wait till break time." That's alpha male energy right there. Laughing emoji. Yep, I work in construction and all the men are married with kids and are providers who love their family. I say this every time I see providers like this outside working. Not a microphone in sight. I'm not going to read that one because that's a man pandering. I'm not going to waste my time. I like men silent and working. We like our women silent and cooking. Triggered yet? Yes, not begging for galaxies or acting like baddies. Right, because women begging and acting like baddies is so appealing to men. Especially the men that y'all are over here trying to praise so fucking much.
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him cook.
What the fuck is y'all obsession so much with keeping men in this box while y'all just get to do whatever the fuck y'all want to do? What the fuck is it with y'all that bothers y'all so much that men can't have fun and enjoy themselves outside of women? Why the fuck does it bother y'all so much that men are speaking up for themselves now when it comes to women in relationships and dating? What is it? Like, I really want to know, because let me tell you something, and that's why I hit him with the let him cook, because I'm about to spaz. I'm really about to go off because this shit is so agitating to me, bro. I want motherfuckers to remember this video and this clip in particular and these comments, because this is exactly why men don't speak up for themselves and have always suffered in silence. This is exactly why men don't want to fucking tell y'all shit or tell y'all the fucking truth. This right here. Ain't a microphone in sight. Y'all don't got that same energy for the women talking shit about men. See, everything was fucking sweet as long as the conversation was one-sided. Now that it's no longer that way, now all of a sudden y'all got a fucking problem. Yeah, so much for wanting equality, huh? Equality these nuts. And I don't know if you noticed, but it seems like only in Western societies like the United States, it seems like we're the only ones where the women are over here telling men, y'all need to catch up with the modern times because we're doing this and we're doing that now. But then at the same time, they don't want us to catch up too much to where we're still being held to a traditional standard. So much so that, God forbids, a man can make money doing something that doesn't require him getting his hands dirty. Which is strange because y'all are the same women that act like y'all so quick to shit on blue collar workers. And y'all would rather be with the white collar workers. And it's the men on these podcasts that y'all hate so much that are telling y'all motherfuckers to go for the construction workers, to go for the roofers, to go for the plumbers, to go for the electricians. The same people y'all trying to shit on, these men on these podcasts are telling y'all to go for those type of men. So maybe you should quit shitting on them and actually fucking listen and shut the fuck up. I'm done with my rant, y'all. Let's keep it moving.
Did you guys know that every time women, we try to be girls, and we champion a woman for leaving her marriage unprovoked, or we celebrate a relationship ending, or we champion and cheer on a woman who plays a man publicly on the internet, do you know what that does to your sister? We say we're girls, but we're really selfish because anytime we champion rebellion against our men, it backfires on us. Men also watch the same videos that we put out, and they look at the comments of us going, yes, sis, you did that, eat that up, da 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 da, yeah, you should have left that marriage, happiness over everything. Y'all know that hurts your sister, right? Now, don't get me wrong, there are some women who do leave marriages for really specific reasons, but in totality, from what I've been seeing on the internet, a lot of it is just based off of happiness and being quote unquote miserable. There's a saying going around with men saying men will sacrifice their happiness for a marriage when women will sacrifice their marriage for their happiness. And this narrative is spreading like wildfire to the point where men are being very anti-dating. I don't want to say this to discourage anyone, but I need my sisters to understand that the more we broadcast our downfalled relationships, the more you share a one-sided story about how your relationship...
Shh, don't tell them that.
Chivalry is dead, and women killed it.
Yeah, and as you can see, there were men in the comments of that video, and that's why I wanted to show y'all, because I don't know what the hell she thought that men weren't gonna have some kind of response to this, because we knew exactly what time it was when she made that video. She was trying to be a smart ass. And then all of the women followed suit in the comments. And when men see that, we know, okay, those are the type of women we know to stay away from, because they're thinking about self. Clearly.
Hey fellas, y'all notice ever since we stopped settling for goofy shit, all the ladies swear we sassy as hell and so on and so forth. Like, damn, we gotta go for anything in order not to be sassy around this bitch. Like, no, this not one of those, bro.
I'm trying to like hurry up.
Why
and
are
get to the...
why are we focused on how I'm expressing something? Just focus on what I'm trying to talk about.
We know all of this.
It's not what you're trying to talk about. It's what I asked you.
And I answered, but then you're like coming at me all weird. That's crazy.
I'm not coming at you.
You call me arrogant. Like,
like, Full of yourself a little
how am I
bit.
full of myself? I don't think of myself being any better than
It's
anybody
just my
else.
opinion, though. So you can relax.
Yeah, that's
It's
her
my
view.
opinion.
That's
You
crazy.
can say
That's
your
her view
opinion.
of
That's
you.
wild.
That's her
Yes,
view.
this is just my view.
But anyway, let's just continue on because that's crazy. But I would say I'm either extremely too focused. All right, let's
I'm
change.
sorry,
Let's
I
change the
apologize.
question. Nah, it's all right.
Look,
Change
I
it.
apologize.
Nah, it's all right. Change the
I
question.
didn't mean to offend you.
It's all
I
right.
thought you. See, I thought you was actually. I thought he was prepared for me because I'm like when I talk a little bit, I could be a little blunt. I could be a little aggressive.
It's all right. Just
and
change.
I thought you was ready for that.
Nah, it's all right. It's all right.
So
Change the
I
question.
apologize. I'm not trying to offend you. I was trying to
it's all good.
get you to answer the question and
It's
get
all
on to
good.
the
It's
next
all good.
thing. You cutting me off doesn't mean it's all
when
good.
I have a rule, my rule is whenever it gets to that point, I cut it off and let's change the question.
That's why I said okay, so we could go on to the next.
Let's
thing.
change the question.
Oh.
Sorry.
I think she's coming at you like this because of the way you come off.
Thank you, MSNBC, for making it official. I've been saying this for a long time. Fellas, share this with your lady and tell her to shut that shit up. They missed a couple areas too because I know they're not cutting no grass and they're not changing no oil.
Let me know what you guys think about that, whether or not that's true, because last time I checked, MSNBC tends to favor the left far more than they do the right. So I don't know, man. I never really trusted MSNBC too much, and those gaps are very significant. Because if men are doing those things far more than women are, then I don't understand why women keep discussing the 50-50 conversation and saying that men don't want to help out around the house, because according to that graph, they're doing it far more than the women are. And men on average do far more physical labor that's tiring on the body in comparison to women. So I don't know how that works. But like I said, let me know if y'all think that's true. I don't know, because I'm not believing that. I don't think it's that big of a gap, even if that was true. But let's keep it moving.
You guys, men are choosing themselves this year. No one is tolerating my bullshit, and it's stressing me out. It's stressing me out because who gave them the rundown?
Look, fellas, after you wake up and you realize that a lot of these women don't have nothing to offer besides a pretty face, a body, and some cat, then these women will know that they have to bring more to the table than just what they was born with and a shitty attitude. But a lot of y'all be so lustful and y'all can't think with y'all big head because y'all too busy thinking with the other head that y'all don't realize that a lot of these women don't be having nothing to offer. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that there's not a lot of women out here with great qualities, with a great career, with all their shit together. But a lot of these women, especially the ones y'all be chasing after, especially the ones y'all be getting into relationships with and are just giving y'all time, effort, and money to, they don't be fucking worth it. And once you can start doing some critical thinking and you know yourself as a person and as a man and what you want out of life and out of a woman, then you'll realize that a lot of these women ain't got too much to offer.
Black men are the weakest link. Black men are the weakest link, and that is why black women are seen as aggressive, combative, and mean to everyone else, because we stand on business. Black women are the only ones in our community with a backbone. We don't stand for bullshit. Black men are the weakest link.
Y'all are the least married demographic. Y'all have more degrees than us, but y'all still have a higher eviction rate, and y'all still on average make less money than us. We're more desired than y'all by other races of women in comparison to y'all being desired by other races of men. And most men from other races are not really fucking with y'all for those exact same stereotypes that you mentioned, because they experience with y'all as well. And to be honest with you, the only ones that I can think of that are dealing with y'all are the ones that don't have a backbone, like you said. Because women, y'all are so fucking ass backwards, especially black women. Y'all idea of a man having a backbone is not having a backbone with you. I tell you, bruh. Ooh-wee, man. I hate to take it all the way back to slavery, but good God, man. What they said in that Willie Lynch letter, boy, is so true. Just look at the dynamic right there. Let's keep it moving.
Women, they want to shame you into doing everything hard in life so that they don't have to. I know we've seen the videos of the dudes just happy that they got some matcha, and the women all in the comment section. Leave something for the girls. Who gonna be the boys? Men used to go to war because there's too many men happy in one place over something that isn't hard. If he ain't cutting down a tree, building something, holding the door, paying a bill, hiking 30 miles, in the gym working out, if he ain't doing anything that doesn't benefit a woman, it's soft. She don't want to see it. They mad at it. Y'all be the boys. Yeah, y'all be the boys. Y'all be the boys. All right, go be the boys. All of a sudden, paying bills is masculine, having your bills paid is feminine. Ain't nobody stupid. You thought you was that slick. You thought that y'all was just gonna shame men into doing all the hard shit because you don't want to. So like, your only tool, I'm gonna use shame. Let me shame this nigga into doing everything I don't want to. And if he don't, I'm gonna just call him a girl. I know they hate that shit. Now we gonna flip that. You the boy now. You the boy now. You don't want to lead everything. Go ahead.
And you want to know the messed up part about this? Women want men to respect them for what comes easy for them. Like having a high body count. That's why they argue against it so much. And women who do OnlyFans but still want quote unquote traditional men. I tell you, bro. Oh man. Yo, there's last time I checked, man, denial is a river in Egypt, bro. But I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the level of support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that's with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel as well as the live show channel. Both links are in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.